What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Chris, man. I am here at the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. It is Thursday, June 25th, 2026. My name is Chris Drummond. I am a freelance sports reporter based out of upstate New York here and proprietor of this podcast, Work Hard, Play Harder, where I bring individuals on to talk about their why and get to know them outside of their occupation. I got a very special guest that's on with me today, and she is a former student athlete that went to Middle Georgia State University and is now doing sports marketing for the Nike Sports Camp up there in Toronto, Canada. Her name is Kianna Delas, and we're going to talk to her about her why today of getting into sports and marketing, but we're also going to ask her some get to know you questions. So without any further ado, I introduce to you the wonderful, talented, and the beautiful Kianna. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. That was a great introduction. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much for hopping on my podcast. I really do appreciate that. We're going to have fun tonight. It's going to be a fun one. And my first question to you, Kianna, is always the same for every guest that comes on this thing. And that is, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? Did you have any role models or any inspirations growing up? But ultimately, what is your why for wanting to get into sports?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I would say my why is wanting to just inspire the upcoming generation within the sports as a sports marketing professional. I didn't see a lot of women in sports growing up, and actually didn't even know it was possible. So, kind of just being able to show the upcoming generation or anyone, that is recently graduating or coming up behind me, that it is possible and there are a lot of opportunities within sports and a lot of opportunities coming to be within sports as well, beyond, of course, playing professionally and things like that. So,
No, I like that. I really do. Now, I mean, obviously you played basketball in college and we'll get to that, but did you grow up playing other sports? Did you want to be something else outside of not just doing sports? Maybe do another different genre of occupation, or did you know you always wanted to be in sports?
So honestly, I actually wanted to be in fashion in some kind of way. I grew up playing sports. I played soccer before, but well, I played soccer, I did swimming, and I did basketball.
Got
So I was kind of always involved around sports. And then, of course, as I got older, I just got more serious with specifically basketball. But I initially wanted to be in fashion in some capacity. I didn't know what. And then I still wanted to merge my love for fashion with sports. And then I kind of just ventured into wanting to learn the business behind sports. So I guess, in a sense, yes, to answer your question, I did always want to be a part of sports, just in different subsections or categories within sports, whether it was fashion, marketing, business. So that's kind of, I guess, a little bit of my journey so far, and just growing up.
Well, listen, I looked at your profile pic on LinkedIn. I was like, wow, okay, that's a beautiful profile picture you got going on with but the fashion is good too. The choice of everything, it looks good. So
Thank
I was
you.
like, okay, I can see the fashion. I can see that totally. And then listen,
Thank you.
you might down the road might do a little something with that. Who knows? Who knows?
Hey,
But you know what I mean? So we're gonna speak
bringing
it
it to
into an existence,
fruition.
girl. Yes, right, right. No doubt, no doubt. So I want to ask you about Middle Georgia State. Um, was it always Middle Georgia State University that you wanted to go to, or were there some other schools that could have persuaded you from going there? And if so, what were those schools?
Great question. So, to be honest, I was very open-minded when it came to my basketball journey and my recruiting process. I would say it wasn't always specifically Middle Georgia State, but growing up, I knew I wanted to do two things. I want to get a basketball scholarship and go somewhere warm. I'm from Canada. I'm from specifically Toronto, the Toronto area. It
Right.
snows here, it's cold.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get away from the cold. I was definitely inspired, I would say, growing up. I watched a lot of basketball. I watched Pat Summitt and Candace Parker
Absolutely.
during their run that they had. I think that was like back in 2005 or 2006.
For sure.
So I wanted to actually be coached by Pat Summitt at one point, and then after she had passed away, I honestly, it didn't matter to me who I was coached by. I just wanted to get a basketball scholarship and go somewhere in the U.S. where it was warm. So I came across Middle Georgia State University. I ended up going there. I visited a few other schools, but Middle Georgia State ended up going there, and it checked all the boxes for me because it was warm. It's in the south, so I loved
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
And then it was a family atmosphere when I got to campus. So for me, I couldn't have, you know, my journey there couldn't have been any better. My teammates, just everything about the school for me was a fit for me and a fit for my journey. And yeah, so that was kind of how things started. Well, not started, but that's kind of how the college experience went for me. And yeah,
No, I love that, Keanu. I do. I mean, obviously, I'm a huge Georgia advocate. I love Georgia. I still have family there. My mother and my uncle, my aunt live in Georgia, and as I told you, I went to Kennesaw State University, but I went all around in Atlanta, Macon. I'm sure you know about Perry, Georgia, which they have. What that's where they had a state fair at.
yep.
Which is amazing, just amazing, like state. It really is, and I get a chance to go back there again for NABJ, which is upcoming in August. So I'm going back
Okay.
there in August to go to that because I'm a member of NABJ for sure. So I cannot wait to go back there and just go to the convention, but also be back in Georgia as well. But that's pretty sweet. I like that.
Yes.
Um, Basketball is my favorite sport, so I got a bonus question for you. Have you
Okay.
seen any tempo games? Any tempo games yet?
Yes, I have. I'm glad you asked that because that is something that on your question from before, just in terms of like my growing up and
Yeah.
my basketball and sports life growing up, that
Mhm.
wasn't something we had either. We only had the NBA team, which was the Raptors.
Right.
And back in the day, it wasn't women's basketball wasn't on TV. It wasn't publicized as much
Right.
on our stations over here. So
Right.
it was very hard to find representation. So when we got the tempo, I was very excited, very happy. It was long overdue because
Yes, it is.
Toronto is such a supportive like city and such a sports city. So it was great. So yes, I did. I was actually courtside at a game a couple weeks ago. So I had a great time. I loved it. So yes, go Tempo.
Okay, I love that. Now, listen, I'm a huge advocate again for Toronto. Y'all got one of the best amusement parks there in Wonderland. If I hope they'll still have that.
Yep.
Y'all, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep. Canada's
Yeah,
Wonderland.
no doubt. So I've definitely been there before, obviously for a Maple Leaf game, but to have the Tempo there, the Raptors there, now they have the G League team, I believe, there as well. I'm a huge fan of the WNBA, so I have not been to a Tempo game yet. I will definitely be going this summer at some point. I have to take
Yes.
the drive up there and do that. But when I do, I'll definitely have to say what's up to you. I got to stop by and say hello to you. I have to do that. That's
Yes,
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure.
No doubt.
Definitely. And you'll definitely love it too because the city is, like I said, the city is just unmatched, I would say. And you're, close by, so you're basically a neighbor. You're right over the border. So, yeah, you definitely have to come to a game, for sure.
I certainly will, no doubt. I want to ask you some favorite questions, and you just give me the 411 off the rip based upon these favorite questions. Okay, so here we go. Favorite meal you like to cook?
Ooh, meal I like to cook, I would say so I'm a foodie, so it gets very hard for me. Okay, so
For
favorite
sure.
meal I like to cook, I would say is pasta, anything with
Okay.
pasta, any dish with pasta, and chicken,
Ooh,
like a marinated, sautéed
yeah.
chicken. Yeah.
Okay. Girl, listen, I
Yeah.
told you when I come up there, I might have to say hello to you. I might have to bring some garlic bread over. I just might have to do it. Might have to do
Yes.
that because I like that. Pasta and chicken, you combine it into two favorites of mine. I'm a huge carnivore. So when it comes to chicken, steak, anything like that, I can grill it. I can whip it up pretty good. I'm not the best cook, not gonna lie to you. I like to keep it simple. But at the
Hmm.
same time, if it's grilling something, I'm your man. So no question. We
Okay.
can get that going down. No question. Okay, I like it. Good start. Favorite concert you've ever attended?
Okay, so unpopular opinion. I'm not a concert goer. I don't like large crowds.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't been to very many concerts.
Hmm.
It's not my thing. I'm more of like an R&B, like more intimate setting person. Like I like
Yeah.
the, yeah. So haven't been to too many concerts or like R&B things like that, but yeah. So I don't
Okay.
really,
So let me
yeah.
let me let me ask you this: if
Hmm.
there was an artist out there that you would want to go see in one of those intimate settings, what
Hmm.
artist, or maybe two artists that you can name off the top that you would want to go see?
Okay, so I would say, ooh, I would have to say like that's hard. There's so many great R&B artists. Okay, but I would have
There
to
it is.
say Ella May. Ella May is one.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And I would have to do like a 90s artist, like maybe like an Escape.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You taking me back now. Okay.
Yeah.
Escape, SWV, those that
Yeah.
that wave of R&B.
Yeah.
But
Or like a Mary
I
J.
think
Blige.
oh,
I know she
oh
had her
my
concert a
goodness.
couple of years ago, but like Mary J. Blige in a smaller setting
Oh, for
for sure.
sure. I mean, if you don't like Mary J, you don't like R&B. I mean, that's just
I'm
what it
saying
is.
like
No
exactly.
question.
Like, what are we
No
saying?
question. Right. What are you talking about? I can't even have a discussion with you about music if you ain't putting Mary J. Blige up in your Pandora or Spotify,
Right.
whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So I love
Exactly.
R&B too, and I love the fact that you said that. I'm a huge R&B person. I do like The Weeknd. One of my favorite concerts was Alicia Keys.
Okay.
But I'm also I'm a huge TLC person.
Okay.
TLC is my group. No question about that. Old TLC all the way to No Scrubs TLC. Even though they talking about us men, it's okay. No Scrubs, that's okay. I still dig it. I rock with it. So I like that. I like the fact you
Yes.
like R&B music. That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Um, favorite place you've ever traveled to?
Um, okay. Favorite place I've traveled to would be France.
Oh,
Um, yes. So I grew up also going to French immersion school. So half of my schooling was in French and half of it was in English from first grade through high school. So
yeah,
I am bilingual in French, and we did do a trip to France in high school, almost like our senior trip kind of thing.
yeah.
So yeah, we went to France, and that was a very great experience. It almost resembled Toronto to me, just a little bit richer in culture and older, kind of like an old, yeah, kind of like an older vibe, I would say. So yeah, France.
Okay. I can rock with that. I mean, outside of bonjour and oui, I don't know any other French words. I'm gonna be honest with you on that. So I love to be educated now. Kiana,
That's
please
pretty
educate
good.
me. I love
That's
that. I
pretty
love
good.
that. I appreciate that. I do. I would say Jamaica is my spot. I had a
Okay.
chance. I was blessed enough to go there on a cruise um, a year and a half ago with family, and it was just great. It was just a great setting, great cruise. Was able to try some jerk chicken, some rice. I'm a foodie too, no question about that. So I love me some food. So yes, that was a great trip. It was hot as hell, but it was a
Yes.
great trip, no question,
Yes,
for
Jamaica
sure.
is a nice place too. I'm glad. My background is Jamaican and Trinidadian, so I'm glad you like Jamaica. I feel like that's number one on everyone's bucket list. So, Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
love that for
And
you too.
I can see it, girl, and I like it. I can see the Jamaican in you, and I like it. I do. I ain't gonna lie about that. That's what's up. That's awesome. Now, we're sports people, so I got a
Mhm.
two-part sports question for you, and that is favorite sport you like to watch on TV, favorite sport you like to attend in person. They can be the same sport.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say basketball.
Okay. Okay.
Both.
Now,
Watch on TV
mind you,
basketball and attend basketball. Yeah.
I love it. Girl, you
Hmm.
bring a smile to my face because, like I told you, basketball is my favorite sport, no question. Out here in upstate New York, we do not have a basketball team. So the closest one is the Tempo for WNBA, for sure, that we root for. But um, do you like watching college or pros better?
So I would say NCAA. I like college. Yeah, college sports. But
Yeah.
honestly, some of the players that I've watched are now pro. So it's a little bit of both now. Now that we have the
Okay.
W and it's expanding.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Bonus question for you. You know, the W is expanding to not just with teams, obviously with Philadelphia, Detroit, and Cleveland coming in the incumbent years, but they're also expanding games, going from 32 to 50 games in the regular season. How do you feel like that as a fan? For me, I love it. I think it's great. We need more WNBA games. I think 32 is too small. What do you think?
Yes. So I'm a die-hard WNBA like advocate. Like, yes. So I love that. We need more games. And I know, of course, everything happens over time, but yes, I love that. And we need to get
I
up to
love
80. Well, maybe not 80 because that's a lot. Because the NBA, they play a lot of games. And I'm like, I know they're tired. So 50 it's good for right now. I love that.
I love that. You know, 80, that might be, they might start complaining if they get up to 80 games. I'm like, my goodness, I hope not. But you know, I would not mind seeing 80 games because listen, the clapping, the physicality, the chirping back and forth. I mean,
Yeah.
it is lit, and the networks are given the just due, and that's
Yeah.
one of the major reasons why Kianna, why I like to do this podcast is not only to highlight, you know, individuals, but also mainly highlight women in media, in sports, because I really do feel that not a whole lot of us get highlighted, especially us of color. Don't really get highlighted. Women really don't get highlighted, and women of color definitely don't get highlighted as much. And I think there needs to be more. Not to say that they don't get highlighted at all. I just think it needs to be improved. So I try to do that on my platform and try to advocate about that all the time for sure.
Yeah. I agree.
I love it. I love it. Now, last of the favorites. I'm a huge foodie, like I told you, so I need to know the next time I come to Toronto, what is your favorite place to go out and eat at?
Oh, that is so hard. That's an unfair question. That's so hard because there's so many there's so many great food places. Um, oh, that is hard.
I'm a
That is really
carnivore
hard.
now. I like a good meat place. A good steak is always good. Steak and potatoes, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's hard because we have so much variety. I would
Okay.
say for steak options, um, there's like the keg, there's STK. I'm not a huge steak person, so
Okay.
but there's the keg
Yeah.
steakhouse.
Yeah.
Um, there's STK, which I believe you guys have in the US as well. Um, and then for like Caribbean food, I would say because I feel
Now you
like
talking.
we have a lot of like really good Caribbean, Italian,
Yes.
Spanish, just a variety of cuisines. So
Mhm.
I would say that's hard too, because I don't know very many places. I know like maybe some hole in the wall places or like based on referrals.
What about
Um,
Italian? I like Italian food too and Mexican food. I like those.
I would say Italian food. Oh, again, there's so many places.
I
Um,
love I love that.
oh, if this is supposed to be rapid fire, I'm so sorry. but
No, you're
this
good.
is not rapid at all.
No, it's not rapid, but it's okay. It's
Um,
all right. It's not rapid fire. That's coming up later, so you're good.
okay. I would say Italian. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna say? We need to resort to Keith Lee. Keith Lee has he knows all the spots and he's been to Toronto. Keith Lee, the food revere. So
Yeah.
whatever he said, 10 times out of 10 it's good. So
Okay.
yes. But there's so many good places. So it's hard. It's really hard
Okay.
for me to say.
Well,
Yes.
like I said, I definitely have to tap into some of those places, and next time I do come out there, I would definitely hit you up, and maybe you can join me at one of those places for sure. How about that? That'd be pretty dope.
For sure.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Let's talk about your day to day. I know as a journalist, no 2 days are ever the same. I'm also a sub teacher, so I sub throughout the morning to the afternoon, and at night I cover the games or cover whatever events it is as a freelancer. But it's never the same event. Games are different all the time. People are different that you meet all the time, and I can just imagine as a sports marketer, you're sports marketing something different. It may be a different event, maybe a different person, maybe a different angle or a different kind of theme that you're putting on. So talk to me about your day-to-day process as a sports marketer for the Nike camps up there in Toronto. What do you do? When do you start? When do you end? Stuff like that.
Yes, great question. So I would say, I first want to say thank you for all the work that you guys do in media because media is who you guys do a lot. Sports media is a lot.
Thank you.
Journalism, like it's a very needed area of sports because you guys do like such great work when it comes to covering athletes, the games, fan engagement, different areas of sports and of the games. And you guys are everywhere. You're literally across all
Thank you.
sports. So
Thank you.
thank you, you and all your peers that are in sports media. Thank you for all the work that you do. For marketing, I would say my day to day is maybe not as go, go, go as the media side. So, my work with Nike Sports Camps is essentially just I lead the partnership marketing strategies for athletes, sports organizations, and sports partners. So, a lot of the work that I do entails like back end things, like computer work, I would say, social media, just across digital platforms, social media, email marketing, and like interpersonal relationships with different people and different organizations. So I would say my day to day currently is very structured. Right now,
Mhm.
it's a, a structured 9 to 5 schedule currently,
Okay.
but it does fluctuate because sometimes it may be there might be like on-site things that I currently have to do or like going to tempo games or things like that that I currently may have to do that's not always within the structured schedule.
Sure.
So yeah, my day to day I would say it's a balance of both structure and just as needed, like games aren't always within like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the tempo, they play all different kinds of times. No question
yeah.
about that. Do you do any other sports out there as far as sports marketing outside the tempo? Do you do the Blue Jays? Do you do the Raptors, the Maple Leafs, the Marlies? I mean, the Marlies just won a championship in hockey out there in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, do you do any other sports that you sports market for?
Yes, so currently I'm across all sports, not except hockey. Hockey is not a current sport that we have any partners with Nike Sports Camps,
Got you.
but I'm across soccer community events, baseball, football, basketball, tennis, cricket, field hockey. So I
Wow.
think, yeah, we have a field
Cricket.
hockey community event. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, very surprising to me too.
Right.
Lacrosse, rugby as well. Yeah, those are. predominantly the sports currently, where I manage the community events for. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then with FIFA soccer summer, there's a FIFA is a big thing this summer, so
Yeah.
soccer is very busy in Toronto this summer, even in Vancouver as well. So yeah, those are predominantly the main sports categories that where I'm at
Mm.
currently.
Now, when you say manage community events, if you can, advocate exactly what that entails. Like, like, are you like putting on the events as far as, you're setting it up? Because, I'm sure you have to, plan for these type of events, throw out ideas to try to get the community engagement involved. But like when you say managing the community events, what all entails into that?
Yes. So, I don't, we don't put, so through the partnerships that I would say the sports partners have with Nike Sports Camps, it's
Mhm.
not, we don't facilitate the events. We more so support customer service and marketing
Got you. Okay.
in the marketing areas.
Yep.
So, for example, I would say we recently did like a community event for Dwayne De Rosario, who is a FIFA ambassador, and he's a Canada Soccer Hall of Famer here. He played for the Toronto FC, which is our Major League Soccer team in Canada.
Yep.
And he's very involved within the community and within the upcoming generation of soccer players, the younger soccer players. So he had a community event in the form of a camp where he partnered with us. He was also partnered with a few other partners like Nike Toronto, and I believe a few others, just to host this camp and to also give campers a well-rounded experience. So it was a full day. It's like a Monday through Friday full camp day, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Event where where parents drop their kids off essentially, and they learn soccer skills and just development just to develop their soccer skills and things like that.
Yeah.
But because he is a FIFA brand ambassador, he also brought in some players as special guests to speak to the players. Sorry, he brought in some Toronto FC professional soccer players
For sure.
to speak to the players, to do Q&A sessions with them, like an autograph signing, things like that. And then I believe some of the players or some of the campers also got T-shirts and a soccer kit as well. And then
Oh,
they get
pretty cool.
yeah, then they also got like a free, I'm not sure if it was Subway or Chick-fil-A this year, but they got lunch was sponsored by Subway or Chick-fil-A. And yeah, so he pretty much does, so that's one of many that we do. I currently manage 169 of those, not all with not all with athletes. Some of them are with coaches, some of them are with sports organizations like the Raptors 905, our G League team as well. They
Yep.
recently had one. So, yeah. So just
Okay.
marketing those partnerships on behalf of Nike Sports Camps and
I love
the
that.
yeah, the partners.
I love that. I really do. And it's a great segue to this next question, which is about mental health and work-life balance. Obviously, as a journalist, I've seen many people leave this industry because of their mental health being affected. I've seen many people leave this industry because of their work-life balance just not getting balanced. In my opinion, I don't think you'll ever get 100% balance doing sports. Sports are nights and weekends. Like you said earlier, you do have a 9 to 5 slot, but when you're going out and you're doing events with teams or at games, games are typically at night, most of the time. Sometimes it may be in the afternoon, but that's mainly on the weekends, which if you do weekend games, it's cool. But, most business people work a 9 to 5, 8 to 4, business hour type jobs. They get off, go home and watch it. I want to know, Kiana, from your perspective, how do you keep your mental health strong but also still try to have that work-life balance because you seem like a wonderful woman to be around. I certainly wouldn't mind hanging out with you, and I think your friends and family feel the same way about you. But you also seem very dedicated to your job. So, how do you continue that strong mental health and balance without being overwhelmed or burnt out?
Yes, that's a great question. I think finding ways to also unplug, because sometimes, or in the sports industry, we can be very work, 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 go, go, go. And there's sometimes where we also need to, take a step back, and we might need to go on vacation. We might need to, unplug a little bit just
Yeah,
to be with ourselves and to also take some time for ourselves, because it could be very busy, and we could get very lost sometimes in the hustle and bustle of the jobs and of the tasks that we're required to do, or just everything that our work entails. So I would say for me, I enjoy traveling, so that's kind of my unplug
yeah.
mechanism, where it's like, okay, phones are off, laptops are shut. We're not, yeah, we're unplugging for a week. So yeah, I would say that's how I center my mental health, and also I believe in Jesus Christ, so reading the Bible, praying as well are all a part of my I would say my mental health as well, keeping me centered.
No, I feel that. I do and respect that tremendously. Obviously, if you ever decide to come up here to upstate New York, please give a holler. If you ever travel this way, I don't know if you do or not, but please say hello. Um, but it's an important question to ask because, like I said, mental health affects us all differently. Balance looks differently to everybody. There's some people that can handle a lot, there's some people that can't handle much. To each his own, no judgment at all, but that's just the way it is with certain people's schedules. Again, this bleeds into another great question, and that is advice. What is some advice that you would give an individual, male or female, that wants to do the same job that you're doing? And how would you give advice to that individual to go about applying for the job that you do?
Yes. So, advice to answer your first question, advice on my role, or I guess getting into my role. Was that your first question? Sorry, could you repeat both of your questions?
No, you're good. No, I was saying advice as far as what advice would you give an individual that wants to do the same job that you're doing, but also advice to an individual on how to apply for the
Got it.
job that you're doing.
Yes. So, I would say advice on getting into my role is it looks very different. So, I would say yes, I did go to school, I got my degree, but also connections, relationships, and
Mm,
resilience. I think sometimes people may see us being in the sports world as well, and they just see the games, and they see the end results. Behind the scenes, it is work,
right.
and it's
Yeah,
not always the glitz and glam of the, oh, they're at their game, or oh, they're meeting this person, or oh, they're interviewing this person.
absolutely.
I just want to give advice, like real advice, to whoever may be watching or interested within the sports industry and trying to break in. It is work, and understand that how we may have gotten into the role, it may not look the same for you.
Right,
I applied through LinkedIn. That was my kind of segue in. But previous to this role, I also worked within the fitness industry. Of course, as we were talking earlier, I was within the basketball world. But for me, my path didn't look the same as some of my peers who are working within other organizations. So I couldn't really look to that as, oh, I can do that as well. I did,
right,
and it didn't work for me.
right.
You will hear a lot of no's. You will hear a lot of no's. You'll hear a
Yeah,
lot of, Not right now. But I do also want to say don't allow that to discourage you because there will be an opportunity, or you can create the opportunity as well to help showcase the work that you want to do.
Right.
A lot of the roles I would say within the sports industry, this is also unpopular as well. I would say a lot of the roles that I've seen within the sports industry, specifically within the marketing side of things, it is still a growing side. So,
Okay.
for example, when I graduated a few years ago, social media wasn't a a glorified role. It was kind of like a haha, you just post on social media. It was kind of like looked down upon. So,
For sure.
a lot of roles are still like forming.
Development.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Developing within different organizations. Some companies or some organizations, sports side, whether it's on the team side, the league side, or with brands, they may not have that department built yet. So I would say for anyone that's applying, who may have just graduated, or they're they will be graduating, or they want to venture into the sports industry, I would say figure out what it is that you want to do. If it's media, if it's journalism, I would say start having conversations and interviews with people. You don't need to be qualified before they qualify you, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm saying
Perfect.
that right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a company doesn't have to give you the role before you start doing the thing. So I would say do the thing that you want to do now. If it's marketing, if it's media, if you want to interview athletes, or if you want to do social media related roles or market certain things, do it now. Use the resources that you have now to show or have like a proven concept already, so that when you do apply for roles, whether it's through LinkedIn or whether it's through, I would say, even career fairs, or whether it's through a
Yeah.
connection, you have something to show them. You're not just coming empty handed, or like you need the experience. Use your social medias, use what you have as your experience. Sorry, that was very long winded, but yeah.
Girl, that's okay. Girl, you speaking the gospel right now. The
Yeah.
Michael, Luke, and John. I like all that. I love it. I mean, that's just a mic drop. I don't even need to add nothing to that. Just go ahead. If you ain't listened to what exactly Kianna said, replay this when you watch it. Replay that and just rewatch everything she just said because she's dead on about it. We've came to the portion of my podcast. So now we're going to play my interactive game called This or That. It's a game that I like to play with all of my guests here on the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. And it's very simple. I'm going to throw some things at you, and you get to choose this or that. Tiana, are you ready?
I am. Is this rapid fire?
No, this is not rapid fire.
Okay.
No, this ain't it. No, we're going to get to that for sure. But
Okay.
this is this or that. Here we go. Out of these two restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
which restaurant would you rather go in, sit down, and eat at? Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse?
Longhorn. I don't think I've been to Texas Roadhouse.
Wow. You missing out, girl. They got some
Yes.
cinnamon buns there that's really good. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
cinnamon buns that's really good. You got I'm about listen, when I get off this podcast, I'm gonna look up and see if there's Texas Roadhouse up there in Toronto, girl,
I
because
don't
I'm
think we
telling you,
have. I know. I
wow,
don't
that's
think.
tragic.
Yeah. Tragic, isn't it?
It's very tragic. That bread brings almost a tear to my eye. My eyes are watering up as we speak. We better move on to the next question. Here we go. When it comes to chicken wings, which flavor of wing would you rather put on? Barbecue or lemon pepper?
Oh. So I'm barbecue.
Okay, here we go.
I know it's controversial because lemon pepper is like a southern favorite,
Hello.
but barbecue is my go-to.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm exotic with it. I get it split. Put barbecue and lemon pepper on that thing. That's what I
Okay.
do.
You do
Yeah, I
half
get
and
it split.
half.
Oh yeah, I do half and half. for sure.
Okay.
No question. When it comes to the wings, do you want it wet or dry?
Wet. I don't like dry
Mm-hmm.
wings. Yeah. And I think that's
Mm-hmm.
why I wouldn't go with lemon pepper because I've only had dry rub lemon pepper.
Say less. I'm with you on
Yeah.
that. Now, when it comes to wings, do you want them bone in or boneless?
Usually bone in. I like bone in. Yeah.
Okay, so you
It's
like
more
to get a little
flavor.
messy with it. Mm. You like to get a little messy with it. It's okay.
It's just more flavor. Like boneless
Yeah,
wings, it's a chicken nugget at that point. You might as well call
right.
it a chicken nugget.
Look, you should listen. I've heard that so many times on this platform. Like it's nothing more than a chicken nugget. I'm like, listen, we gonna eat the meat anyway. But I like bone in. I like to get a wet wipe, go to work. I don't want to have to worry about sauce going all over my mouth or whatever. I'll just get the wet wipe and I'll do that. It's okay. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Hmm.
Now, these next four are gonna have to do with music concerts you rather attend. So here we go.
Okay.
Or artists you rather see, I should say, in person. This first one is which artist would you rather go see in person? Rihanna or Beyonce?
Oh, I'm gonna have to say Beyonce because Rihanna hasn't been dropping music.
This is very true.
We're
Yes, yeah.
disappointed, Riri. We are disappointed, but it's okay. We're still playing your anti album from 7 years, 10 years ago. It's been
Yeah.
10 years. We're still
Yeah, it's
playing
been
it.
about a decade. It's been about a decade now. I hope she
Yeah,
come out with something for sure. No question,
yeah.
because she's amazing. All right, here we go. Which music concert would you rather go see? Usher or Chris Brown?
Hmm. Chris Brown.
Breezy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I cannot wait till they come on concert here. They're actually coming here in August, August 1st. I will be going. No question about that.
Okay.
Yes, yes. I'm a huge, like I said, huge R&B person, and them two, those two are giants. No
Mm-hmm.
question about it in the
For
R&B
sure.
game. Okay.
Yes.
Which music artist would you rather go see? Would you rather go see Monica or Brandy?
Oh, both.
I knew we was
Both.
gonna have one. I knew we was
A
gonna have
joint,
one of the
a
answers.
joint tour.
Okay, let me ask it like this: which one is 59%, and which one is 51%? Which one is 49%?
I would say Monica would be the higher percentage.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's the one where we disagree on a little bit. Because listen, don't take it personal. No pun
No,
intended.
I won't.
no, no pun intended on that one. But I love me some Monica, but Brandy, she the one. She the one. But I love both of them. I do love both of
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Last one
good.
of the music. Which music concert would you rather go see? LMI or SZA?
Both. Joint tour. They would have to do a joint tour. They have to. They would have to.
That's how
Okay,
I
but
know these questions are damn good because you saying
yes,
both of them for sure. I love that. Which one's the
yes.
higher percentage?
I would say LMA.
LMA.
Yeah.
Okay. She has a song with Meek Mills that I got on repeat. It's called 24/7. I don't know if you ever heard of
Yep.
it. Oh, you
Yep.
have.
Yeah. You're an
I got it
OG.
on. Oh my goodness, yes, yes. That
Yes.
song is on repeat all the time. I love that song, no doubt.
Yes.
She's definitely one of my favorites, but
So
SZA
you're
is
picking LMA as well then?
oh, for that one, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
But SZA is definitely somebody. I mean, obviously, All the Stars is one of my
Yes.
favorites, and she
Hmm.
has some bangers too. No question about that.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
okay, let me go back to sports. Which sport of these two would you rather watch on TV? Football or baseball?
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna say baseball and baseball at the here's the trick with baseball. You have to catch it at like the seventh inning because it takes too long for me. It's really a lot. It's a long game And then football, I don't understand it yet.
Okay. So,
And and my coach is probably gonna see this and he's gonna be like, I was telling you, I was teaching you. I don't know. I
and
don't
that's okay.
understand football as well.
That's okay.
First down,
Listen,
1st and 10, just get the touchdown and hurry up. Like it's just
you said
it's
hurry up. Like there's not bodies preventing people from moving on the field. Like,
just get the touchdown and let's go.
I
But
feel it.
yes,
I
I
feel it.
would say
So,
baseball.
so Kianna, listen. Now that you have a sports friend, I would like to consider that.
Mhm.
Listen. I'm willing to teach you if you're willing to learn about football. Because football is a great sport once you understand the concepts and understand the game and understand it. But I promise I won't take that much time to explain because I know your patience is very, very limited when it comes to sports like that. I promise you I'll be fast.
No, my patience is limited for football. I promise. I understand everything else. I understand baseball before I understand football.
Sure.
Football to me, all this like it's really just the rigmarole of it. I think just the knocking of the heads, the I understand the tackles, the block. I get it. I get that.
Right.
But it's just too much. It's really a lot. It's really a
I feel
lot.
it. I feel it.
And the
Okay.
athletes, and from the athlete side of things, they don't need to be putting their bodies under that commotion like that. They're at risk of CTE and all this stuff. Like,
Very true. You are right
just,
about that.
yeah, like it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
You are right about that. And see, that's the high risk, high reward, right? Because they get paid a lot of money to
Very
do
true.
that, but it is a
Hmm.
high risk. It is because there's a lot of times where you can get severely hurt in those
Hmm.
games, and we love sports, but we also say like, man, I don't. What age is an appropriate age for you to start playing football, right? Because now you got
Never.
Pee Wee, Pop Warner.
Never.
Oh my
Never.
goodness, I love it. I love it, Kiana. I do. I love that. So you're saying your children would never play football?
Absolutely not.
I feel that. No, I rocks with you on that. I got you. Okay. Here's the next one. Which sport of these two would you rather play? Badminton or bowling?
Oh, bowling. I've seen how they get when like professional bowling, it looks funny, but it's very serious. Like they take that
Absolutely.
very serious. The
Yes.
whole like there's a technique, there's a form, and I think I could do that, honestly.
Are
I
you a
could
good bowler?
I'm decent.
Do you need the bumpers?
No, no, no.
Okay, listen. Well, I gotta test the temperature now because I can bowl a little bit too. I'm just saying. I gotta test the temperature. I gotta see if sometimes people say they can bowl, and all of a sudden they throwing up 52s, and it's like, okay, what? We got 10 frames. How can you throw up 52? That is
No,
not
I'm
good.
decent. I'm
Okay.
decent though. I'm all right.
Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right. All right. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Now, do you like desserts?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna name four categories of desserts. You
Mm-hmm.
have to get rid of one of these categories that you'll never eat again. So here we go.
Okay.
The first category is candy. The next category is cookies. The third category is ice cream. The last category is grouped together pies/cakes. Which one are you getting rid of?
So I'm gonna get rid of ice cream, even though that it used to be one of my favorites. It's just I can no longer have it because I'm lactose intolerant.
Okay.
Um, unfortunately, do I have to
Okay.
get how many do I
No,
have
no,
to
no.
get rid of?
Just
Okay,
one. Just one.
okay.
But I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite cookie? Type of cookie to eat?
Chocolate chip,
Okay. I
but
like it. Very basic.
it's specific. Chocolate chip from Chick-fil-A. The Chick-fil-A,
Oh,
the chocolate chip cookie from Chick-fil-A is very different. They have a different, I don't know, there's something that they put in there.
I would say Chips Ahoy Chewy. The Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Mmm,
Those are good.
that's a good one.
Those are very good. No doubt.
That
The
is
red
good.
pack. The red pack, not the brown pack. The red pack.
Yeah.
For sure. No question. Okay, here we go. Do you like potato chips?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, same format. I'm going to name four brands. You have to choose one of these brands to get rid of. Okay, so here we go. The first brand is Lay's. The second brand is Doritos. The third brand is Ruffles. The last brand is Pringles. Which one are you getting rid of?
Lay's.
Well, damn, you was very, very
Let me tell
decisive
you
on that
why.
one.
Let me tell you why. Because there's
Okay,
always an explanation for what I have to say.
okay, talk to me.
Ruffles, I'm not sure if you guys have it in the US. I don't believe you guys do. But Ruffles in Canada, there's a few different flavors that are pretty good. We have
Yeah.
all dressed Ruffles. I don't know if you guys have that in the US. All dressed Ruffles are like, I don't know, to me, top tier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doritos, of course, that's a staple. And then Pringles, like, duh. Come on.
Absolutely. I'm with you. Girl, you
Yeah.
ain't got to sweet talk me. I'm with you. Okay. Ruffles barbecue and Ruffles sour cream and cheddar are my two favorite chips. No question. Now,
Okay.
if I said, Kiana, you and I are walking into a grocery store and I said, Kiana, go to the chip aisle and buy your favorite chip to eat, what chip are you buying?
So I can only pick one.
Oh, well, you can give me two.
Okay. Okay. So Miss Vicky's sour cream and onion,
Mm,
um, and then Ruffles all dressed.
okay. I'm with you on that. I've never had a Miss Vicky chip ever. So that might be a Toronto thing.
It
It
might be,
might be.
yeah.
So when I come down there, I'm gonna have to try Miss Vicky chip because I never tried that before. So yeah, no
Hmm.
doubt. I like that though, and I like how decisive you was on this or that. You were very good on
Thank
this or that.
you.
Now, I want to know as far as advice. I asked you
Mhm.
about advice on what you would give, but I want to know now, what is some advice that someone has gave you that you hold on dearly to?
Mm. Advice I would say that I've received, I don't think it was actually advice. I think it was more so, um, I would say it was like a compliment, more so.
Okay,
Um, Someone had told me that, a few people actually, they told different people, family, and then one was someone else was someone that I didn't really know too well.
right.
They had told me that I'm a couple things. I'm very diligent, and to continue being very diligent,
Okay.
um, and that I'm what's what was the other one? That I They really like how I um, want the best for everyone around me,
Okay.
and to continue being that way. So I would say those two pieces of, I guess they would be compliments,
Yeah,
are things that I try to continue to live by and instill in others, um, especially working or just in general in life.
I like that. Okay. Now, give me a top four bucket list of either sporting events you would like to market or people that you would like to market that you have not done in your career yet?
So sorry, your first question was sporting events that I would like to market, and what was your second?
Or people that you would like to market that you haven't done in your career yet.
Okay. Sporting events, I would say motorsports. Motorsports is something that I really
Wow.
want to,
Okay.
um, get more into. Growing up, I used to really like, I used to watch Fast and Furious, the entire series,
Yeah.
all whatever 21 or however many they came up with.
Right. Right.
Yes. So, motorsports is one. And then people, I would say, honestly, I can't pick just one, so I would just say WNBA athletes as a
Okay.
whole.
Okay.
Yes, that's something that I would want to. Uh, those are people who I would want to market next. I think
Okay.
it's needed.
Is there any like event, maybe like a national championship game or Final Four or any kind of event that you want to go to where you would like to market something? Maybe a couple more?
I would say for WNBA, it would probably be All Star Weekend.
Mm, okay.
Yes, All Star Weekend. And then for motorsports, I'm not too sure, um, but maybe one of the tracks, the one
Okay.
that's closest to me. I'm not sure if it's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, listen, I'm hoping that you get a chance to go to Chicago this year, which is where the WNBA All-Star Game is.
Mhm.
That would be amazing if you get a chance to go there. That would be dope.
Yes.
And those are great type of thing. I mean, there's some amazing athletes in the W, especially with the rookies coming on. Obviously with Marina Mabry that's
Mhm.
there. She's amazing in Toronto. Kiki Rice, she's
Yeah.
amazing, girl from UCLA. Lauren Betts and with the Mystics. You got Miles in Minnesota. She's killing it
Mhm.
in Minnesota, no question. Flau'jae's doing her thing in Seattle. I mean, it's just so many great athletes. So yeah, the
Yes.
list goes on and on. No question about that. So that would be amazing. Um,
Yeah.
we have reached the portion of my podcast now that we are now going to do some rapid fire.
Okay.
Okay, rapid fire. So now we are rapid fire. So that means the first thing that comes to your mind, you shout it out with glee. Okay, so here
Okay.
we go. Based upon these questions, pancakes or waffles,
Waffles,
chicken or ribs,
chicken,
juice or soda,
juice,
favorite color,
green,
favorite sports movie.
love and basketball.
Can't go wrong with that. Mine is Remember the Titans to be a little different. Plus, I also like
Mm.
green as well. Green is a very good color. It's one of my favorite
Mhm.
colors, if not my favorite. Favorite Netflix TV series or television show.
Uh, um, what is it? The Tyler Perry one, Black, Beauty and Black currently.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you on
Yeah.
that. I like All the Queen's Men. All the Queen's Men.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one. No question. Okay. Favorite sandwich.
Chicken. I was gonna say Subway.
Your face, the face that you made when I asked that, it was like, did he just ask me what my favorite sandwich was? That was your
I
face.
was between chicken and Subway, so I didn't.
Got you. I totally understand. That kind of stumped you a little bit. Okay.
Yes.
Favorite board game.
Oh, um, maybe Monopoly.
Okay. Girl, I'm
Yeah.
a beast once I get Boardwalk and Park Place. I'll be busting people when I get both of them. Okay. Favorite card game.
Uno.
I be getting mad when people be hitting me with them draw fours. Uno
You
break up
know
families.
Uno.
Straight up.
Yes. You know Uno gets very critical.
Hello. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Favorite alcoholic drink.
Maybe a lemon drop.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. I'm a Hennessy guy, so definitely Hennessy for me,
Oof,
for sure. Yeah,
oof.
I like the brown. I'm down with the brown. Put a little Coke up in that thing, or a Coke and Jack too. Coke up in that thing, we good. All right.
Okay.
If you had a choice to bring three people with you on a vacation, who would you choose and where would you go? Now, Kiana, before you choose, you could choose family, friends, or celebrities, or a combination of all three.
Hmm. So I would choose my mom
Okay. Shout out,
because
mama.
my mom always knows how to have a good time, and she's
Okay.
very outgoing too.
I love it.
I love my dad. My dad's just gonna sit by the beach, so he, it's okay. Maybe the next trip.
Okay.
Um, and probably my two friends, my two very like childhood friends. because we always know how to have a good time.
Okay, so I will not ask you to name them because we don't want no friend being left out. We'll just say two childhood friends. Okay. Now, where would you go with your mom and your friend?
Mm, that's a good question. Maybe Africa.
Okay. You did say you like warm places. I mean, you definitely so you did say that. I get you. Africa's a beautiful place too, so that would
Yeah.
be awesome. Now, if you had a choice to listen to three songs or three artists on repeat and never get tired of them, who would you rather do? Well, what would you rather do? Would you rather listen to three songs or three artists, and who would they be?
I would rather listen to three artists.
Okay. Who would the artists be?
I would say LMA. I already listened
Okay.
to her anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
My my Jamaican background, I'm gonna say Shensia.
Okay.
Um, and then I need to put like another one in there for like to switch up the R&B and the Jamaican. Maybe, oh, this is tough. I'll probably just have to go 90s, like
Okay.
SWV, maybe.
All right. I'm with you on that. I'm with you
Mm.
on that. Okay. Now, we know basketball you can play, but what is another sport that you would play that you would dominate in?
Mm, this is a good question.
Yeah.
So I feel like currently I would be really good at pickleball. I know it's no, but hear me out.
I
Because
got
I
you.
know pickleball seems like it's for old people, because that's what I thought.
Ah,
But some of these pickleball players are really good. And I just
right.
feel like I could bring my basketball skills to pickleball, because pickleball is a little bit low, it's a little bit low impact, lower impact.
It is. It
So
is.
I feel
Okay.
like I could be really good at pickleball and I could like really dominate.
I like that. Now, I'm going to ask the opposite. What is a sport that you can play that you would absolutely suck in?
Mm, probably something like rugby or like lacrosse or cricket. I don't think those are for me.
I definitely don't think rugby's for you. You don't even like tackling. You don't want no
No,
tackling. You don't want no hitting. No, don't
no.
touch me. You good.
All that
I'm with you on that.
lifting and I don't know what they do over there, but it doesn't make sense. And yeah.
I
Mm-mm.
feel that. But listen, this is coming from a woman that's 5'3", so I get it. You know what I mean?
Wait, I'm 5'5".
Oh, you 5'5"? I'm sorry about that. Listen, I was doing my background
Give me
research.
my 2 inches.
I got to. I got to. And listen, I love that. I love that. And mind you, Middle Georgia State, y'all need to put her right. Y'all need to put her right height and
Oh,
inches.
they had the incorrect. Oh
They
my
did.
goodness.
They put you at 5'3". You did because
Mm,
did you wear number 10, by the way? Number
I
10?
did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That was them. Yep. They put you at 5'3". But that's okay. That's all right.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm not super tall either. I'm only 6 feet. So I get it. I totally
Okay.
understand.
But they just sometimes they just don't see the vision. People just don't see the vision and the height. Like I told them, I
Right. Maybe you was wearing like regular shoes and
yeah.
yeah,
And they or maybe I wasn't
um,
wearing shoes that day or just, they weren't,
right.
I don't
Right.
know.
I
But
get it. But I like 5'5". 5'5" is good. That's
mhm.
solid. I love that. Now, last of the rapid fire. Okay. If you can work any job for one specific day at one specific event, what would be the event and what would be the job?
I would say creative director um in sports.
Mhm.
Of what event? I would say probably I would want to Angel Reese's next shoe release. That's Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Me bounds. It's
Yes.
definitely
Me bounce,
yeah.
rebounds, she bounds.
That's right. That's right. Angel Reese is a monster up there in ATL, which they're doing very well. Cannot wait to go back there and see a Dream game because I'm definitely going to check out a couple of Dream games when I go back there to Georgia for sure. Um, this has been a really, really dope podcast episode, Kiana. I'm just learning about your why, learn about what you do, learn about who you are, and just learn about your passion for not just sports marketing, but women's sports and just being a great advocate in the field, putting on a bunch of events for the community, allowing them to meet some of their heroes, allowing for them to meet some of the people that they've adored, but also just putting on just great events and being involved with the community that watches sports out there in Toronto. It's a great city, a great sports town, one of my favorite places that I've ever been to in my life. And I am a new fan of yours. I want you to keep killing it and doing amazing things, and I want to see what you do in your future endeavors. No question about that. My final question to you before I let you go here is that is there anything else you would like to add about yourself, the job, sports, or anything at all before we conclude?
No, I think you pretty much you answered all the great questions. We covered all the topics. I
Hmm.
gave all the advice that I could give. So yeah, I would just I just want to end off by I guess saying essentially that I hope anyone who may be watching this, whether new grad, recent grad,
Mhm.
soon to be grad, or someone that's transitioning in their career into sports, just really be very dedicated, I would say overall. And like I was saying earlier, just be dedicated, don't be discouraged in whatever area of of sports that they may be looking into. And yeah, I want to see more women in sports, on the media side, on the marketing side, in other areas as well, because it's not only media and marketing. So for anyone that may be looking into other areas of working in sports, I encourage them to pursue that. If they don't see representation in it just yet, they could be that representation because there's definitely room for all of us.
Yeah,
And yeah, they can definitely create that opportunity for the next person as well, which is what we're doing essentially, right? So yeah, looking
absolutely.
forward to seeing more people of color, more women of color in various areas in sports.
I love that. And
Mhm.
Kiana, I want you to enjoy your Thursday evening, enjoy your weekend. You and I will most certainly be in touch. It will not be the last time we will speak, that's for sure. And we will definitely be in touch. You take care and continue doing amazing things up there and have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank you so much, Chris. You too.
No problem.
Bye.